Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to MK Convenience Brokerage, guys. My name is Mohammed. I'm going to be your short lecturer for this short video. So I'm going to go over something called Newstand License Premises. Basically, the license description, what it is, basically. So for those people that are planning to open up a newsstand in front of like a private outside of a building, or maybe even inside, you need to go over some of the rules and regulation. Obviously, you need to go over the application checklist. You need to go over the license requirement, the fees, the process, and everything to get permission from outside of the building, from the landlord of the building. So some of the thing it is. So what is the? I'm gonna go over some of the descriptions. I'm not gonna read word by word on this in this video. That's where you could pause the video and read everything on your own. I'm just gonna go over certain rules and regulations, what you have to do. So let's go over the license description. I did put, I didn't do it, but obviously I scanned the document and I can show you that the license center for this place is 42 Broadway. The number is right there as well, 311. Obviously, you can always go online, www.nyc.gov/consumers. You can always double check from them as well. So let's get started with the description. So the business must have a newsstand license if it operates a stand or booth on a public sidewalk that is not readily removable and is primarily used for the sale of newspaper and periodicals. No one may hold a license for more than 2 newsstands at a given time, and DCA will process no more than 2 applications from a single application at any given time. So keep that in mind. Obviously, what additional items you need to open up a newsstand? If you're selling cigarettes, you also have to get a cigarette retail dealer license as well. So newsstand is basically on a public sidewalk outside of the streets. There are also other requirements as well, but this is just one of the requirements. You obviously need to pay the application filing process with the Department of Consumer Affairs, such as a child support certification form. Obviously, landlord consent to operate a newsstand as well. I have another video as well showing that. Other documentation from the newsstand as well, whatever items you need. So keep that in mind. Obviously, it gives you over here. You must confirm with DCA that your proposed newsstand location is vacant and available for use. DCA contact information is available on page 1, as I showed on the first page. Obviously, let's go over here. When you file the DCA license application, these are the steps you need to do when you're going there and filing it. You need the basic license application checklist. Obviously, you can check out my video. I did put the DCA application checklist for each application at one given video at a time, so it'll be less confusing rather than combining in one video. It's too much of a headache to get everything. So current color passport size photograph of licensed applicant, your picture, proof of owner's notification, landlord consent to operate a newsstand attached, principal employment information as well. Scale drawing of proposed newsstand. Obviously, you need to submit 6 copies of the scale drawing plan with a scale key of 1 foot quarter inch equal to 1 foot. The plan must include the dimension of the proposed newsstand and the distance from each obstruction within 25 of either side of the proposed newsstand. Obstruction includes street, sidewalk, and side furnitures, property line, crosswalk, building and building entrance, subway entrance gates, hydrants, traffic control devices, light poles and sign poles, public phones, garbage receptacles, mailboxes, parking meters, manhole covers, and trees. Keep that in mind. Photo of proposed location. Well, just follow guidelines. 5 to 7 color photos of the location where the proposed newsstand will be located. The 8 photos should 1 image of the left side of the newsstand, 1 on the right side. Documentation from physician, if applicable, if applies to you. Child support certification form. I do have a video of that as well. Granting authority to act information as well. I do have that video as well to show what the requirements are for that. So each of the videos I do have it separately. So check out my channel and you'll get to understand better how to fill it out. License fee. Fee must be also be paid. You will pay $269 of the license application. Just keep that in mind. Make sure everything's correct. And there's nothing, nothing that there's a mistake on it. As you can see, these are the nice license fee. There's certain odd and even number applications, so that's the initial application. Then obviously whatever applies from there, altogether is $1,000. So don't mess it up. Make sure everything's correct. Make sure every application you fill out. If you need additional help, I'll always consult a lawyer or somebody on your behalf that can help you out. I can recommend that. go to a lawyer. Maybe they will help give you better understanding if you don't know what it is, or go to a professional that does this to help you out as well. Review and approved process. Before DCA issues a newsstand license, your DCA must receive approval from other agency. Obviously, number one is DCA reviews complete application material within 5 days. Then DCA submits a copy of the application to the relevant community board, Department of Transportation, and Landmark Preservation Commission for review to ensure your proposed newsstand is in compliance with public safety regulation. Number three, depending on the location of your proposed newsstand, Design Commission of LPC will review your application. Number four, DCA will notify Department of Traffic with the result of Design Commission or LPC review. If your newsstand is approved, DOT will contact you to confirm details on costs and provide you with instruction on how to pay to CMESA, the city's vendor. Number five, once instruction in the newsstand is complete, you must submit the following DCA: copy of your New York State Department of Taxation and Finance Certificate of Authority with your sales tax identification number, payment of the remaining license fee amount, 8x10 color cheap quality photographs of the completed obstruction. Last page, newsstand size and clearance requirements. So these are the signs and clearance requirements right over here. Obviously, the law that requires an occupant no more than 72 square feet and not exceeding 9 feet in height. So there is a height and feet requirement. Keep that in mind if you're opening a brand new newsstand from scratch. You're gonna follow the requirements. DCA will come and they will follow the checklist. And if they find out anything that's, let's say you have 20 feet of height, something like that, you're gonna get a summons, and it's not worth getting a summons. So keep that in mind. So these are some of the checklists that you go on your own. Obviously, read on your own, and it should help you out. With that said, guys, these are some of the newsstand requirements, checklist, or requirements to apply for the newsstand. Guys, please make sure everything's correct. I cannot stress you so much on application. You'll see people making mistakes. I've seen people making mistakes. If you're gonna have a cigarette license, if you're gonna have a newsstand, if you're gonna apply for a cigarette license, apply for a cigarette license. If you're gonna have a lotto license, apply for the lotto license. Cigarettes, keep this in mind. If you don't apply for the license selling a cigarette, it's a big summons. Don't do it. It is easy to see from the outside. A regular person might not know, but a Department of Consumer knows that these cigarettes are licensed or not, because the license should be displayed. Everything else, also the general requirements, guidelines, I do have it on my channel about the general requirements of the newsstand. Check out my channel; it should give you more in depth about it. With that said, guys, thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope you guys learned and at least enjoyed my video of the newsstand license premises. If you guys have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best on my behalf to help you out as much as possible, as fast as possible. Thank you again, guys, for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.